So, Sarah Getchell recently celebrated her, 24th birthday, I believe, 24. And she had made a video talking about it. And I found it extremely humorous because she starts the video talking about she went shopping with her friends for her birthday. And I do recall on her actual birthday, I believe it was Monday, Patrick had made a video where they were taking Sarah shopping, okay? That was giveaway number one. How we can kind of figure that it wasn't, she didn't go shopping with her friends, right? And then she says, Teresa's filming the video, and Sarah says, well, my friends took me shopping, and how many stores did we go to? 3? Yeah, we went to 3 stores. As if she was like asking Teresa how many stores they went to. I mean, there's nothing wrong with not having no friends. Nothing wrong with that at all. A lot of people like to keep to themselves, and that is just fine. But I mean, you ain't got to lie about it. And then she says, I found this strange too. She says she had her own money because some people the previous night had gifted her during their live. They had gifted her some money for her birthday. So she says she told her friends to just go ahead and use their money for themselves, and she would use her money for herself. Isn't that usually how it goes when you go shopping with people? You buy what you want, and they buy what they want? Somebody had questioned her on it, and she said, well, before she had money, her friends were going to buy her stuff. Whatever, I don't believe a word of it. Anyways, she says that she went shopping at Michael's, Walmart, and Ross. So what she ends up getting was, at Michael's, she gets a book review pad. I guess she's going to start reviewing books now. It says, she read off what was on it, author, title of the book, how many pages, day you started it, day you finished it, what the book was about, stuff like that. Would you recommend it? I don't know why you would spend money on that, but because I guess maybe she's going to start reviewing books. Maybe she's going to, sell these book reviews because, it's always about making a dime with this family. She also had got some red beads because she was running very low on red beads. And then she also bought some other beads there that were different shapes, like hearts, stars, and whatnot. She had commented that the holes in those beads were quite large, but if she puts those between her smaller beads, she should be just fine. She is so serious about these first grader looking bracelets that she makes, I tell you. And at Walmart, she had bought some more beads, like a tray of beads. It kind of looked like a small tackle box type deal, full of different colored beads, okay? Then they went at Walmart, she found a leash holder for Jackie's leash. She's going to write Miss Jackie's name on it and do whatever. It was a wooden, it looked like when you come in your house and some people have the thing on the wall where you hang your keys. That's what it looked like, but it's for a leash. And it has a cutout of a paw print on it. It was kind of cute. I'll give her that. Then she's bought some super glue. She made sure to tell us she bought super glue for herself for her birthday because she was watching some other person make bracelets that has their own bracelet making business here on TikTok. And what they do is when they tie the elastic, they put a drop of super glue on there before they put that last bead on there. And that super glue will hold the elastic so it won't come untied. So she bought herself some super glue. She bought herself a Bible verse coloring book. And she has been having a hard time finding a swimsuit, to fit her modesty beliefs, Her modesty beliefs. But just several weeks ago, we seen a video where it was her and Teresa, and they went to get their hair done. And some other lady was in the video that did their hair. And Sarah's wearing a shirt that shows her midriff, like her belly. So just a few weeks ago, you were okay, like showing your belly, but now we're back to this extreme modesty thing. Decide which way you want to go, Sarah. Come on now. So she found a swimsuit. It covers the chest, as she says. And, you know, it's regular on the bottom. See, it's still like this, and she grabs the crotch of the swimsuit, and it has like a skirt over it, so that'll cover her thighs. I mean, hey, it was a decent swimsuit, and nothing wrong with it at all. And then I was surprised because she says, and guess what, Mom? She bought Teresa the same exact swimsuit, so Teresa said they could be twinsies. It was nice for her to buy her mom a swimsuit because Sarah is not very nice to Teresa most of the times. So I'll give her a few points for this because Teresa sounded like she was really happy that Sarah thought of her. But I tend to think Teresa was right there. I still think Sarah did not go with her friends and this was a family shopping trip. You're not going to make me think any different. And then we go to Ross. She bought some boots, some like shorter, like boots maybe go up a little past her ankle. They had fringe on them, and she thought for sure they would be $40 boots, but I forget how much she said they were. Maybe $20 boots, $16.99. I think she said $16.99, something like that. So she bought herself these boots. She bought herself a T-shirt, a Jesus T-shirt. Said something about Jesus on the front, and it had some wings on the back with a cross. And then she bought herself a dress. And you know what? I will say the dress was cute that she bought. I will say it was a white dress, had some butterflies on it. It would be, you know, off the shoulder. And it was cute. I'll give her that. It was a cute dress. I was impressed. Sarah actually picked out something cute to wear. And she has worn it in the next video we're going to talk about. And it was cute. So she does get points for that because that dress was cute. And she says that Ross, you know, they didn't have much. She didn't find too much because everything was immodest in there. Immodest. So like I just said, the next video she gets out, and she's wearing that dress, like I said, and it, one more time, it was cute on her. As far as I could tell, she was sitting, you know, crisscross applesauce on her bed with this dress, but the dress was cute. Anyway, and she has this very exciting announcement to make. Now, everybody that lives in the UK and Canada, I hope you're sitting down for this. Let me give you a second. You sitting down? Are you ready for this exciting news? She now ships her She now ships her bracelets to the UK and Canada. Try to control yourselves. Try to contain your excitement, okay? And I did not know, but she has a new style of bracelets too. I have yet to see them because I don't watch the lives. The lives are so incredibly boring. I can't do it. I can't do it. So anyways, she has some new bracelets too. So, what she has lowered, I don't know, she went about this roundabout way, saying she lowered the price of this bracelet, raised the price of this bracelet, did this with the ship, blah, 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 blah. But bottom line is, her new style of bracelets and her old style of bracelets are both going to just be $7. For only $7, you can have a bracelet that looks like a first grader made it. You know, just some beads and elastic. $7. And she says they're going to be working and finding about shipping to other countries. But, you know, for right now, everyone in the other countries, I'm sorry, but you got to pay the shipping. But, you know, if you want that bracelet bad enough, I mean, you know, by the time you pay the $7 plus the shipping, what a steal. What a steal. So that's about it with the, that's all we got with the Getchells. Oh, no, wait, one more thing. And Hunter, I thought this was sweet of Hunter. This was sweet. He bought his sister Sarah this, like a plushie. He told her, I know you love stuffed animals and you love boba tea. So he bought her this boba stuffy. It looks like a cup of boba tea. And it was a smiley face on it. It was super cute. That was really sweet of Hunter. I'll give it to him. But that's about it. So let me know. Are you going to be ordering one of Sarah's bracelets? Let me know.